Hey, it's Sal from Achieving Minerva. We are in the Shenandoah National Park. Last night it got down to about 18 degrees in the car. And so I would not be surprised to learn that we have this entire national park to myself. The Skyline Drive, which is the main road that travels the length of the park from north to south, is closed due to the winter storm that just hit the United States this past week during Christmas time. So I decided I'd take this opportunity to get out in the snow and do a good hike here. I started at the Chester Gap trailhead, and I plan to get to Jenkins Gap. There's a creek there, and then go back. It's about 12 miles round trip, maybe a little less than that, between 11 and 12. The sun is just now getting ready to rise. I've already been on the trail for about an hour or so. It's now 7:45 or 6:45, excuse me, in the morning. And this is gonna be a good adventure. You see the sun starting to peek over here. Our goal today is to do the Compton Peak, which is what we're getting ready to go up right now. And then we're gonna go down to Jenkins Gap. And then hopefully go back. It's about 12 miles or so round trip. So we'll see how much of it we can get done today. I did bring the backpacking pack today, just in case I didn't know what the conditions were gonna be like. But we brought it for that reason, and also for some training, since this is some good elevation training, and I didn't really want to go a long way. And I couldn't really run it today because I've been slipping all over the place today. So adding some extra weight helps get some good training mileage. Well, I've made it to Compton Peak. This is the western overlook. If you look down there, this little line right here, that's Skyline Drive. That's the main kind of parkway drive that goes all the way from the north end of the park, which is over there in the distance, and it goes all the way south to the other end, which is Waynesboro, Virginia. Shenandoah Park is a very long, skinny park. It's like 100 or so miles long. Now here in the Appalachian Mountains, you have to be really careful in the winter, because all of this right here is just sheer ice. So while in the summer you might be sure-footed enough to kind of get out there on the rocks there, I am not going to risk that, because it is just sheer ice over there. And on the whole way up to here was very, very icy and slippery. So what happened was the blizzard came through, and then yesterday during the day it got up to just above freezing, just enough for some of that snow to start melting, and then it froze again overnight at about 10 degrees. So everything's very icy and not snowy. I'm considering putting the crampons on just to go down, but we'll see if I decide to do that or not. But these Blue Ridge Mountains are absolutely beautiful. That's kind of down towards the Shenandoah Valley there. But you can see kind of the northern end of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Completely empty. There's the Blue Ridge Mountains to the south there. And there's where we just came from. But with the park this empty and the road closed, I can stand right here in the middle of the road and not be worried about stopping up traffic. This road is open year-round, weather permitting, but we just had that blizzard come through, so the road is still closed, and for good reason. There's a lot of ice patches here, up here on the top. Basically just traverses the whole mountain range through the park. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This is worth it to get this all to myself. I just came across a deer out for her. She must be looking for some food. Unfortunately, I don't know that she's gonna find a whole lot. I haven't seen much in the way of vegetation. I've seen some squirrels. Well, made it back to the Compton Gap parking area. Another mile back down to the truck, which is on the outside of the park boundaries because of the road being closed. But we've done 8 miles so far. It'll be 9. We didn't go all the way to the creek that we were going to go to because it was going to be frozen solid. So I decided not to do that. So I'm leaving it here, and I'll see you next time with another really fun adventure, I hope.